All right, Shalom. All right, this is YAHAWAH out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHHI, BAHASHAM Rakakwadash, double lines to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, now I'm coming at you with a quick lesson. All right, and this is going to be centered around the parable of the talents. All right, but it's also centered around really getting the information now, okay? Utilizing the knowledge and the breakdowns that we have that are readily available to us right now, okay? And comparing that with the parable of the talents. All right, now the parable of the talents, which I'm getting ready to go into, all right, is basically a parable in which matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and get it. It's Matthew 25th chapter. All right, Matthew 25, and I start at 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. All right, now we know that the man traveling into a far country, all right, that's representative of YAHAWASHHI, all right, and it says delivered unto them his goods. And what are those goods? The knowledge and wisdom and understanding. It says, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that received 2, he also gained other 2. It says, but he that received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. All right, now going back a little bit, it basically says that that the man traveling into a far country, all right, he left one man with 5 talents, he left one with 2, and he left him the last one with 1, all right? And it says, to every man according to his several ability, right? So YAHAWASHHI has given us this truth, and he's given us just enough to our individual abilities, okay? So, a brother that is good at retaining information, all right? A brother that's good at learning and has a very studious spirit, right? He's going to provide a little bit more, okay? A brother, that same brother with the 5 talents might have a level of faith. He might, be very, might have very, very good qualities about himself. The brother with the 2 talents, he might not be as studious, but he might excel in other areas. He might be a very good brother as far as charity and things of that nature. All right, which also goes into the body, okay, which I believe that's Matthew the 14th chapter. All right, but basically the body is going to have different functions, all right, and YAHAWASHHI is going to basically provide different amounts of the Spirit, okay, to different men. It says, but he that received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with him. All right, so they checked on him, and it says, and so he that received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. So, point being, what are you starting off with? Okay, the Lord will I guess front you a particular amount of money, right? So, whatever you're starting off with, okay, basically, really, the Lord is investing in you, okay. And are you going to return his money back? All right, 100%. That's what this guy did with 5 talents. And it says, his Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord, of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other besides them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the world. Okay? Now, as you see, the ones that received a particular amount, they were able to gain 100% return. Okay? Meaning they used it. Okay? They utilized it. Okay? They took the investment and doubled. Okay? So the same thing we have to do spiritually, okay? The Lord gives us gifts and talents, all right, and we have to show Him that, look, Lord, I doubled or I tripled the talents and the gifts that you gave me, all right? Now, of course, you know, we have plenty of money, all right, that the Lord is providing us, okay? And when I say money, I'm talking about wisdom, okay, because wisdom is the real wealth, okay. Wisdom is the real wealth, and wisdom is known as money in the scriptures. Verse 23, it says, verse 24, then he that which I received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. There thou hast that is thine. So the wisdom in these breakdowns that are readily available to us, okay, which is the wisdom of the scriptures that's basically being provided to us through our elders and apostles and through other men, okay. All right, we have to actually utilize that and you know, take that and give a return, okay? Give the Lord His money back, okay? Because like I said, wisdom is known as money. So if we're receiving wisdom, all right, if we're inputting wisdom, a certain amount of wisdom and knowledge, then our output has to be the exact same. It says, and I was afraid and hid that talent in the earth. So you have a lot of guys that will receive the front end, okay? They'll receive the investment, all right, and basically run off with the money, all right? Like Smokey on Friday, right? You got some of these guys, they'll take that money that the Lord gave them and just spend it all up, or hide it, or like this guy, hide the talent in the earth, okay? Meaning you basically aren't utilizing it, all right? And like I said, that's the same thing as these videos that are being put out. Here it is, the doctrine and the money the Lord is providing and putting out there, but you have a lot of people that are basically hiding it in the earth, okay? They're not able. Scriptures say, doth any man take a candle and hide it under a bush, right? So, hey, if you have a light, okay, you're supposed to be a beacon of light, okay? You're supposed to put that light on a hill, okay, where everyone can see it. It says, his Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not straw, okay? Hey, so he called him a wicked and slothful servant. And you have a lot of guys that are learning the breakdowns. They're learning these jewels and the wisdom, and basically the Lord is giving them talents, okay? The Lord is giving them a portion. But guess what? The ones that aren't providing and giving the Lord His return, all right, He's going to call them a wicked and slothful servant, all right? says, thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own usury. Right? It says, take therefore the talent from him and give it to them which have 10 talents. Right? And that's what's going to happen. Okay, the Lord is going to actually take the spirit from a lot of these people that aren't utilizing his gifts. All right, and he's going to give it to the men that are providing. Okay, the ones that are giving him his spiritual return and paying the Lord back with interest. Okay. So Isaiah 55 verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Okay, so that's proving that it says come buy wine and milk without price. That proves that this knowledge and wisdom and understanding is likened unto money. Okay, it's likened unto this. I mean, this is the wine and the milk. Okay, this is the real substance. Okay, wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and labor for that which satisfieth not? Right, because this bread, that the physical bread, it doesn't really fulfill you. Okay, it's not. It's incomparable to having wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Okay, because with that not wisdom and knowledge and understanding, basically the Lord will provide for you. He'll provide everything for you. Okay, and your labor for that which satisfieth not. Right, so you have a lot of guys that are laboring, and they're not. They're basically taking the Lord's money and they're laboring somewhere else with it. So it says, hearken diligently unto me and eat that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Okay, so hearken diligently unto the Lord and eat that which is good. Okay, so eat the wisdom, eat the scriptures, eat eat what the Lord has given us. Okay, use that money. Come buy the truth. Matter of fact, I'll get that too, and I'll close on that. This is Proverbs 23:23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. So that's what the money is. Proving that point again is the money. Okay, the talents that the Lord has given us. All right, is the truth. It says, buy the truth and sell it not. So we're not supposed to sell this thing, meaning and making material gain off this truth. All right, we're supposed to give it freely. Scriptures say, freely you receive, freely give. Right? It says also wisdom and instruction and understanding. So that's what the real money is, and that's what we're going to have to return with the Lord. The Lord invested an amount of knowledge and wisdom and understanding and capabilities, and it's our job to basically take those gifts and increase it upon ourselves so that we can return to the elect. All right, so with that, Lord willing, we're edified. I want to give our praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles. Shalom.